Hi, what's in a name? Well, I'm here to say that there's a lot in your name. My name is Cynthia Ruiz, and I had the blessing this year on February 1st of 2020 to receive my Cherokee name. My Cherokee name is Lion Mother. Now, through my home life, my name was Cynthia and I accepted it. And Cynthia actually, not in Cherokee, but means moon goddess. So I always kind of embraced being a moon goddess. I do full moon ceremonies and was really happy with my name. But in the last few years, I really had a longing to receive my Cherokee name. Now, I come from blended cultures. I'm Latina, or Mexican. My grandparents came over from Mexico to Los Angeles almost 100 years ago now. And on my mother's side, I'm a proud Cherokee. And so I never received a Cherokee name. In the last couple years, it really started coming up for me. Well, with the Cherokees, we're still our matriarchal society. So you receive your Cherokee name from your mother's side. Well, I was a little bit disappointed because my grandmother has passed on, all my aunts have passed on, and my mom, who's just turned 88, has dementia. So I started asking myself, how am I going to get my Cherokee name? And I really didn't see any hope in sight, which created a little bit of uncomfortableness for me. Well, a couple of years ago, I traveled back to Cherokee Nation, which is in Tahlequah, Oklahoma, and I connected with this amazing gentleman, Ernie Frost, who's actually a red fire priest. He's Cherokee as well. And I asked him, I said, Ernie, how am I going to get my Cherokee name? And he told me, be patient. Well, I wasn't patient. I'm like, how am I going to get my name? I felt like, oh no. So fast forward to 2020, he actually lives in right out of Tucson, Arizona, in the Valley of the Seven Sisters. And I reached out to him because I was going to Sedona, Arizona, and said, I would love to come see you, and I would love to do a ceremony to get my Cherokee name. So he said, absolutely. So I traveled to Sedona, which is a beautiful spiritual place, and went to visit a friend in Tucson, then traveled to meet Ernie. I had two of my spiritual sisters with me, Jenny Estrada and Gabby Torres, and we traveled to meet Ernie. And then from there, we literally had to go through some dirt roads, which seemed like a long time. I don't know how long it was, maybe like 45 minutes down some dirt roads. From there, we all got in Ernie's car and traveled further. Now we went up into the canyons and we had to hike back into this one area, which used to be a birthing area for the Native American women that lived in that land. So we had the most beautiful ceremony. It was a ceremony where I went through a lot of emotions. I cried. I even at one point got like physically ill. I felt sick. But I realized that it was a process. It was a process and a transformation. So what Ernie told me is that he consulted with the ancestors and with his grandmother, and actually my grandmother, and the consensus was that my Cherokee name would be Lion Mother, tluh-da-ji, Lion Mother. And when I first heard that, I just started crying, and because it just felt so powerful. It felt so beautiful. And so we completed the ceremony, and I was just overwhelmed with emotion. Now, Lion Mother to me is very special, and it resonated with my spirit. Lion or lioness sits on top of her rock and watches the community. So the lion piece of it means that I look out for the greater good of the community, which I've always tried to do. Mothers are very special in Cherokee. They're the advisors, the teachers. And so when you put those two terms together, lion mother, that really means that the wisdom that I've acquired over my many years on this planet are given to me by my ancestors to be able to do what I can to make the world a better place. So since receiving my Cherokee name, Lion Mother, tluh-da-ji, this year, my life has shifted. So there's a lot in a name. But it also comes with a sense of responsibility, a sense of responsibility to teach others, to help the community. So I am just so honored and blessed to be able to have received my name, because when it didn't look possible, because like I said, my mom has Alzheimer's and dementia, and I didn't have any living um, women on the Cherokee side, I just felt like a little kind of like disappointed. So when I was able to get the name Lion Mother, which totally resonates with me, and I do believe it came from the ancestors, now I'm on a mission. None of us know how long we have here on this planet, but my mission is to really help and become a positive influence. I've been doing that for many years, but I feel like now the time to really make sure that I'm doing as much as I can. So I'm sharing this with you because it was a very emotional but yet powerful thing that I went through to get my Cherokee name. But now that I have my name, Lion Mother, I am committed to being a beneficial presence on this planet and doing all I can with the time that I have here. So what's in a name? A lot is in a name. So I really want to live up to my name, Lion Mother, and that's why I share it with you today. Thank you for listening. Wado.